Welcome, everybody, to RimWorld. Today, I want to immediately start by talking about the brain processors. There are a lot of comments yesterday that said, Mr. Streamer, the brain processors, they do not stack, sir. You are mad. Comment section. I am not mad. Trust me on this one, my friends. If we go to the information on the workbench here, it says that... Now, I do see why people were saying it, so I'll talk about that in a second. But as you can see there, 5 brain processors do say plus 125% research speed. So, those do work. That's fine. I think it's where the mod is kind of very ambiguously written, and this seems to be where a lot of people are kind of under the assumption, and quite correctly given how it's written, by the way. I think you guys are absolutely bang on with your reasoning behind it. It does say at the bottom there's no limit to the amount of brain in jars that can be linked. However, this is the brain processor, so I think a lot of people maybe interpreted that. I did myself for a while until I realized they'd probably just rewritten it, or they've written it poorly, that maybe there's only one brain processor and then you build a load of brain inner jars. But no, it is brain processors. They've just maybe rewritten it wrong or something like that. Either way, don't worry about it. It's fine. I saw the comments, but it is still completely above board. We do have that ridiculous research modifier, which I now can't find. Yeah, 125%. I just wanted to double check there for my own benefit as well. They are very OP, but I mean, I still don't know how I want to react to it, to be honest. Oh, God, we've got no job. So there's a reason for that. I was thinking, in between episodes, I was sort of watching the power grid, especially. And one of the big problems we've got right now is we don't have enough power for the crazy amount of turrets that we've got. We don't even have that much, and they're kind of obviously low-tech turrets as well. So if we want to expand the turrets, we don't really have the power to do so. We are missing out on a geothermal vent here. So what I was thinking is we'll put down another geothermal generator. That's nice, consistent power, where the wind turbines obviously fluctuate quite heavily. But if we want to do this, we can't also... We don't really have the time to do it. Obviously, it's 2 days between raids. It might take more than 2 days to get all the power grid set up and rebuilt like that. So I wanted to take everything offline, that the batteries build up so that if we did get a raid before this was all finished, the turrets were still online. I thought it was a safe bet to go along with things, especially as it's only 2 hours before the next one turns up. That's why everyone don't have any jobs right now. So this is just a temporary thing so that we can start getting stuff reinstalled. If we built a geothermal generator there, would it affect that wind turbine in front? You know what? I don't think it... No, it wouldn't quite, as far as I can tell. Pay attention. Look, you see the single rice plant there? So if we put down another Jenny, it doesn't actually cover over that single rice plant. So we could take this one out, put a generator down in theory, keep this wind turbine, and just build this one elsewhere. That way it's more consistent power. I know it might not be as much as the wind turbines running at maximum, but on average it should be better, right? So let's do that. Oh, was I wrong? No, I wasn't wrong. Okay, that's good. So this will give it a little bit more. What's the raid looking like? Mechanoids. Ah, shit. Okay. Wow, that's a lot. Luckily, it's mostly the flame bots. Very vulnerable. Obviously, they do a ridiculous amount of damage if they get close because they fire fire, and that will obviously stop our people firing back. Can be very powerful, but they are close range. Couple of crawlers there as well. And then we've got Scallywags, which are kind of inaccurate, but obviously have the fast-firing weapons. With that many, law of averages means we're probably going to get hit a few times. Okay. Yeah, let's go for it. Let's see what they've got. I think we should be okay. To be honest, a lot of these flame bots... Oh, it's the Scallywags getting first. The flame bots are slower. It's probably for the best. The Scallywags are the ones that pose the most threat. They're going to be the ones going through the kill box fastest, and they're going to be the ones hit by the most traps as a result. So I'm all right with that. Let's get everybody lined up and into position then. Off we go, team. Zero, you are no longer on the combat squad. Everybody's asking for it. Let's get Zero with his own little personal cave, turrets, blast doors, everything. You know, like a real vault, essentially, for our assimilator. I fully agree with that. We'll have him doing that in his spare time. Okay, let's make sure everybody's equipped with a decent gun as well. We also built Sylvester in between episodes. That's quite nice. Another one of the tier 2 androids that I queued up there. So, Sylvester, what is he good at? Not a lot. Oh, he's good. He's a good constructor. That's good. 7.2 with a passion in it. Fine with that. Let's get him a rifle to start with. Oh, what is that? Hang on. We got a charged shotgun. That must have been in a supply drop. Fantastic. I don't know what the range is on them, so we might need to put him up close, but that seems pretty incredible. He's got okay shooting as well. Come grab this, my man. That seems pretty good. Have we got another... I think the Mechanoids might be here. Something gives me that impression. Let's get the hammer as a sidearm as well, and let's see what damage we can do. These guys are hopefully going to get killed by these traps. The Scallywags, as I recall, are quite vulnerable. Oh, he's actually... What's he doing? Attacking slate door? They just opened a slate door? How have they done that? What? Can Scallywags get through doors? Incapacitate all hostiles for assimilation. That's my job. Beware its paralyzing component industrial. Sorry? Can they open doors? I mean, evidently, because they fucking are. Oh, that's horrible. That's a cool feature. I guess it's kind of like, sappers, but for mechanoids. Well, the traps are still somewhat active. They killed a couple of them. Oh, we killed 3 of them already. That's fantastic news. Okay. Wow, that's a good idea for a mechanoid, though. One that can blow open doors like that. Very nice. Okay, repair bot, get your gun equipped. Sylvester, let's get you back to position. What are we looking at with range on that charge shotgun? Yeah, it's very, very limited. So the best thing to do with this guy, then, I guess, would be to bring him here, so that when they go through the second layer of the kill box, they're going to be hopefully wiped out by the guy with the really, really powerful but kind of low-range shotgun. Okay, now we're up against flame bots. That works out really, really well, but holy shit, that's a cool idea that they would be able to blow open doors like that. Very nice. Good luck, team. We should be fine. I don't think we really need luck in this situation. I think we should be more than okay. Chef bot, appreciate the enthusiasm, but once again, we do need a gun in this scenario. Can't let them get too close. These guys, when they get too close, are going to be devastating. Hopefully, we won't need to worry about that. They are obviously incredibly vulnerable. They're quite small mechanoids here. Good luck, team. We should be okay. We should be absolutely fine. Let's set some time tick then. Was that it? Oh, that was thoroughly disappointing. That's definitely it. Well done, squad. What a fucking waste of time. Holy shit, we should just let the turrets deal with it. But hey, is that not a good sign for our kill box? Oh, wait, were they set to hold open? Maybe that's what the mechanoids do, because I wouldn't have done that, for hopefully obvious reasons. Either way, though, that's a really, really great sign for the kill box. The fact that it was neutralized, essentially, as they got to the entrance there. Very cool. So Sylvester, then, I'm going to call you, Repair Bot 2, I guess. Repair bot number 2. There we go. And let's get you immediately at work with the whole repair job, seeing as you're okay at that. Also construction as well. Yeah, that's fine by me. But let's also prioritize repair with this guy in particular, because he's not as good as builder as the other 2 yet. So we'll have him working on the repair. The other 2 can maybe prioritize construction a bit more as a result. Harvesting growing is obviously quite good. Let's go plant cut maximum priority. Other than that, yeah, that's fine by me. I'm all right with that. We'll set cremate, obviously, as another sort of background job for them there. Oh, so also, I should point this out. There was a comment on yesterday, which is super useful, by the way, saying that androids aren't actually affected by you still need to have a point in the job so that they can do it. But the thing that determines how well their surgery chances is, in fact, crafting. So what we really want to do is take Chefbot off of... I know it's tragic that Chefbot is finally actually, not going to be hacking things apart here. And instead, Smeltbot should be the one doing the surgery. Because he's got that ridiculously high crafting. 12 crafting. Is that better, actually, than Chefbot's doctoring? Actually, it shouldn't matter, though, if this is true, if it is crafting. That's cool. That's good to know, because that's given us some more points in essentially doctoring, inverted commas, just by having those 2 extra points compared to Chefbot's doctoring. But, hey, it might not have been doing anything anyway, so that works out pretty well. I am hoping eventually we can get the research that allows us to build those android hospital beds as well. Because not having that right now is kind of crippling. So if any of our guys get injured, there's not really much we can do about it. Right, everyone get your tools re-equipped. Meltbot is going to get a promotion to Crafting Bot. I also promoted Mining Bot 2 to just Mining Bot, seeing as Mining Bot 1 is dead as dicks. That way it's a bit easier to tell. I think crafting is a much more useful thing to know offhand rather than smelting. So let's get this guy tending to him, and I guess we'll be able to sort of assess by the quality whether or not this is... 7.6%. You know what? It looked better beforehand. 18%, 36%. Okay, that's a bit better. He's not using any medicine, you got to bear in mind here. So, yeah, 39%. Actually, yeah, he's not too bad. I really don't know. Oh, Psychic Ship. Right. I completely forgot about that. Oh, it's all the way down there. Shit, that's a bit annoying, because there's not exactly any way we can get cover. We'll have to mortar that one. Not that I'm against mortaring it at all. How are we looking with power, then? Got a grid excess to 2,000 watts, so it's a bit more stable now. Even with the wind turbines off, we've got a good amount of incoming power there. Still not fantastic. Power output 3,600. Power output 3,600. Okay. Why don't we put down some more wind turbines, then, if possible? Because as much as I don't mind the generators, there are places we can put wind turbines where, in theory, they're not going to be too blocked. I wonder if we could dig that out and put one there. It's a bit risky, isn't it? We could put one this way around. Oh, but then we'll have to deal with the mass graves. Not that there's anything wrong with that. We probably should deal with those mass graves because they're taking up a lot of otherwise kind of useful room. We could put one... We could fit one just in there, but it seems like a bit of a risky strategy. Why not? Honestly, why not? Let's put one there as well. It's going to block their way a little bit, but we need all the power we can get at this stage. Actually, don't run it through that way then if you're going to cut my crops. Run it straight forward. That would make a lot more sense, given that's only one cable as well. Right, there we go. Okay, so we can get a couple more wind turbines going here, which should help out. We don't need to worry about too much about what they're being blocked by, except back here. Can we turn that into a growing zone? I think we can, given that that's... Oh, we can, just. So what should we grow here, then? Whatever we've got, really. Whatever we don't have, I should say. Let's just turn all this area into a growing zone. Fuck it. So we got potatoes. Oh, sorry, we've got corn and rice, haven't we? Snow beets count as, snow beets and red lentils count as a meat substitute. Granted, you need a lot of red lentils to make up for it, and we've already got a lot of meat, so it might be better to go for, say, Devil Strand? Because he is kind of a bit of a killer here. So we could go for some... You know what? I might go for that. Devil Strand is good against... Oh, we can't anyway. I was going to say. Bamboo Plant, if we want to get backup wood so we can fuel generators with that, that might not be a bad idea. I was going to say Devil Strand, so I think that's pretty good against heat, isn't it? Actually, I don't know what to grow right now, then. We've already got... We've got a decent amount of food. We haven't got a huge amount, though. I guess we go for red lentils. Fuck it. Why not? We'll get some meat coming in there. Just because we're not going to be leaving the base too much. Because, you know, I kind of like the safety of the base given the amount of raiders we've got going on right now. And the only time we ever do get any meat coming into the base is if we get manhunting packs of animals. So... We are researching multi-brain processing. I was not expecting to get that, but that's fantastic. Holy shit, it's 15,000 points. Brain melding, what does that do? Brings several brains together, combines to form a big, large version of the brain with this new master brain. This sounds like such perfect assimilation-related stuff. That can only have one... Master brain can only be linked to a research table at a time. It's also 22,000 points. What is multi-brain, though? So that lets us put multiple brains in the same analyzer, I would assume. Fair enough. That sounds pretty fun. I do remember we have vaguely used this mod before, quite a long time ago. I don't remember too much about it. I think that was original Gene Corp we actually used this mod in. There you go. All of our workstations are back online now, so they should be able to do just their generic sort of jobs, smelting, get rid of some of the waste. Obviously breaking down mechanoids there, cremating too. This is quite nice to see. We've got a pretty good production chain, I think, going on with this base. How are we doing with the weapons then? Because we're still absolutely overloaded on that front. Smelt weapon. I assume we can't smelt weapon things that can't be smelted. So I assume we can't chuck a bow and arrow in there, for example, and get some wood out of that. That would not make any sense. We do need to destroy some weapons then, so our stockpile is rammed full of all the tribal weaponry here that's not really going anywhere otherwise. Do we have a communications bench? Oh my god, I still don't have one. I could have sworn we built one. That's my bad. Okay. Comments. You have my permission if I forget to build these in the future again to scream at me. Leave 1,000 comments just reminding me to build one of these things, because I dread to think the amount of traders and potentially good stuff we missed out on because we were missing this thing. So frustrating. Okay, we need an android bed, because again, I don't think him resting in bed right now is actually doing anything at all. If we remove it, he's still there. I guess we'd have to mark it as not as a medical bed then. Because I don't think it's actually affecting things at all, because he's a damn android lying in a bed. What difference would it make? Comms console, there we go. Is there anyone there right now? Maybe trade ships don't even generate if you don't have a comms console. That's probably more likely. Okay, we do need to just then straight up destroy these weapons. I was kind of thinking maybe we could sell them, but now we'll just destroy them. Do forever, and then we'll say any... Allow non-smeltable. Don't allow smeltable. Allow... If we just allow all and then untick allow smeltable, that should be any... non-smeltable weapons being destroyed, right? That should work, I think. I hope. Anyway, I hope we don't end up smelting some of these really good weapons there. So allow smeltable as unticked. Hopefully that's all we need to do. In theory, they should now start destroying all the bows, the arrows, the iquas, all this garbage here, all the javelins, whatever they're called. What are they called? Where are they? I saw one a second ago. There they are, that thing. Peeler, there we go. So we'll destroy those as well and hopefully get rid of some of it. I think we might need to start destroying heavy SMGs at some stage. It seems like a bit of a waste, but there's very few of these. Oh, muskets we obviously don't want. I think machine pistols, the regular SMGs. We're onto assault weaponry now. A lot of this is kind of useless. What the hell is that thing? Mastiff shotgun. It's like the other big gun. I thought they were the same thing, but I realized they're actually slightly different, aren't they? It's going cools down specialized pellets to temperatures below 100 degrees before firing, causing the pellets to become brittle and shatter within the... Oh, that's brutal. Fire rate infinity RPM. I certainly hope not, because that sounds horribly overpowered. That means that they are both simultaneously dead and alive the second you aim that gun. I don't like that. I don't like that, Steve. That's a terrible idea. I think that might just be a bug. I imagine it probably just does have a regular fire rate. We'll have to wait and see. Oh, shit, they don't have any jobs still? We need some more smelteries, then. Let's build some more smelteries. Get our robots. Keep getting our robots to work here. Crematoriums, I don't think we need any more of, do we? No, I think we're good. The mechanoids are all dealt with as well. What's this door being held open? I guess because no one's gone and shut it yet. It's probably the logical answer to that. Okay, let's get some more bear traps down then. We've got a whole row of traps not being put down. To be honest, if the brain research wasn't so on brand with the whole assimilation thing, incorporating organics into machine, I would definitely have cancelled that, given that it's 15,000 research. Because I think, I'd rather get some better turrets at this stage than just more research speed. But I suppose there's an argument that the more research speed we have, the faster we're going to get to those turrets. Nice, there we go. That's getting a lot of bonus stuff. You hit the traps. How did you do that? We've got doors everywhere, you weird man. Oh, because he was building the door. Okay, well, that's your own fault. We need to deal with this psychic ship. Stop forgetting, for God's sake. Outlanders. Okay, Outlanders, what we're looking at here. Dual-wielding bullpups. Okay, that's impressive. What else we got? Not looking too bad. Ironically, that's the best weapon they've got, and they're dual-wielding, so they're ruining any chance they've got of success. They're all piling up there. More to the mechanoid ship and wake them up. Zero, get in position. I don't think this will work, but we can give it a go. I think that by the time that we actually get over to that, they'll have hauled ass. We can still wake it up, though, couldn't we? The Mechanoids might be able to catch the Raiders, and if nothing else, as the Raiders flee, the Mechanoids will... Okay, set force target. The Mechanoids might gun them down, or they'll at least gun down some of the Mechanoids on our behalf. Boom. Was that enough? Oh, it's on target. Nice. Good shit. There we go. Oh, that's a big Mechanoid raid. I'm hoping they're just going to kill one another on our behalf. Okay. Everybody get yourself equipped. Let's get our weapons going here. I hate that I having to keep pressing this button, only because we've got the tools, obviously. Normally, you wouldn't have to do this if you're playing with simple sidearms, but, yeah, it's a little frustrating to have to... We need, like, a quick re-equip all button or something like that. There we go. Okay, everyone in position. Zero, you are back to the research, because those brains... I mean, we've got a lot of brains coming towards us, so that research is going to be vital. While they've killed a lot of them on just the traps alone, but they haven't started retreating yet, which is kind of a shame. I was hoping they would back off and fight these damn Mechanoids, but hey, we're killing two birds with one stone here, because all our guys are in position. Fairly good moods as well. Okay, here we go. Start retreating, please, because I want you guys to fight the Mechanoids on my behalf. I don't want to kill too many of them. What's that? Space technology, very, very nice. Okay, they're making good headway here, but we're doing a pretty decent job. Man, they've got some good shots off on us, though. Holy shit. Come on, start running. Start running. Go and fight those damn Mechanoids. Oh, they've turned up with, so the elite mercenaries are... They're always set. I was actually reading this on the wiki last night. I was reading up on some of the raid mechanics because thought it was kind of relevant, all things considered. But yeah, these guys are starting to show that we're getting to the more difficult levels because these are some of the toughest raiders we can get. They are not retreating, huh? Shit. It seems like no matter how many we gun down, they are just... Okay, this could be a problem because now we might have to fight raiders and mech... Oh, they're going. They're going. Hold your fire. Hold your fire. Let them leave and let the Mechanoids fight them. Can we stop the turrets firing at will? Hold fire. Let them go. Okay, there we go. That's good. So that seems like a lot of people are going to go out there. They're already fighting the Mechanoids. Fantastic. Okay, we'll re-enable the guns in a second. Let the last few get away. Oh, that guy's shooting at us. Right, you know what? Stop holding fire. Kill him dead. If he's going to fire at us, I'm not going to stand there and just let him kill our people like that. Even though it is kind of metagaming it somewhat. There we go. There's a survivor. There's a survivor. Killed all the crawlers, though. What if they got equipped? We're looking for power armor still, ideally. Wow, this is good. This worked out so well. I'm really happy with this scenario. Okay, now we just wait and see. We're going to have a lot of rebuilding to do, I admit. But honestly, this has worked out incredibly well. Genuinely a true case of killing two birds with one stone. Stream Break Risk obviously kicking along there. Dropping a lot of technology too. So the Raiders have got up to the Mammoth. This is really interesting. Ah, fuck. What are you doing? Did that mortar just fire auto? Oh, it's still zero. Zero, I appreciate it, but could you fire on the ship instead? Oh, he's already destroyed it. The madman. Thank you, Zero. I appreciate that a lot. But go back to your research if you don't mind. No, he's going to go deliver some components, do some repairing. That's okay. We'll let him do that. I'll keep a close eye on him and make sure he doesn't go out this bloody kill box. Can you just go and research? Thank you. Get out of here. We'll just keep him drafted until the battle is over. Wow, there we go. So what we're looking at in terms of Mammoth health, 33%, and then we've only got a Centipede to deal with after that, who's already still injured. This worked out so fucking well. My God. Mammoth is down. Just a Centipede to worry about. It is kind of in cover there, so that's a bit worrying. Get these guys over here. Come and help out with the... Ballista. The Ballista. Yeah, okay, well done, team. Good work. That was not too bad at all. We took some hits there, which I'm not entirely comfortable with, but honestly, it really wasn't bad at all. What the fuck are they? Oh, the fire. Shit. We used incendiary shells, I assume. Oh, it's the Flash Storm. Of course it would be the Flash Storm. There's a man in power armor. Okay, who's got fast legs? Let's see who gets out here first. Construction bot, you're uninjured. Get down here, strip him. We want to capture these people too, ideally, because we've got big old brain multi-processors coming in. Okay. Let's hold a minute. Let's plan this out. No need to panic. No time's going to tick while we're paused. Okay, get these guys down. Let's go set this up for prisoners. I don't care if Repair Bot loses his bed. That wasn't your bed anyway, Repair Bot, you greedy shit. Is anyone else down that we could... We've got Huggins, Sadako, Huggins. You go and capture her. Then we'll get Construction Bot. Why don't we capture him rather than stripping him and leaving him for dead like that? Cremation Bot, how fast your legs? Not good. Is anyone relatively uninjured? Francis is good. Francis, go capture Lolly. That's 3 brains. We needed 4, didn't we, for the multi-brain processor? I don't remember. Well, hopefully that's enough. We've got a lot of technology as well. Look at this. My God, there's so many corpses that need cremating those shit. Okay. And then we need a doctor, which we don't have right now. So, Doctor, you are up. Get him in then. So Doctor was Chefbot. Chefbot, let's start treating, my friend. Damn, the other 2 died on the way back. That's a real shame. I should have stripped him in hindsight. It's a bit of a loss, but I wanted to get him home. I think I value the brains more over the power armor at this stage. It's going to take a long time to get all this stuff cremated. My god, it turns out that I thought it'd be repairing, but it's actually cremating and deal with all the slag that we get from destroyed turrets, hauling all of the actual loot back into the base. It seems to take up so much damn time. We've got one survivor, so that's at least a brain. Let's also strip him as well, take the clothes. Well, goodbye all of those trees that we had spawned in by the psychic chip. Is that really where you want to... That's where you want to cloud watch right now? Insert that dog meme, you know, the this is fine meme. That's delivery bot right now. Are you okay? Can we get you drafted? Maybe get the hell out of there. Unreal. We're getting a staggering amount of components and steel from all the things that we're breaking down here. We've got 52 components, 8 advanced components, and what's that, like almost 3,000 steel. Bear in mind, there are still weapons to be destroyed. There are still mechanoids to disassemble as far as I saw. Maybe not. Oh, we actually got them all now. Okay, fair enough then. That's fine though. Oh, no, there are mechanoids to be disassembled. I was right. This is an absurd amount of resources, but we still need to break it all down. I know that colony wealth isn't what determines the raiders, but it still would be good to reduce it somewhat, just because it might affect the other basic RimWorld. You know, we've seen some other breaks going on here, like Flashdorn, for example. Maybe that will be affected somewhat by the amount of wealth we've got going on in the colony. That's how it works in the base game, so I'm just assuming wave-based survival maybe doesn't tweak that too much. Besides that, though, it's a fantastic way to get a load of resources. And I was really worried that, you know, without, say, the Quarry mod, for example, which is kind of OP, I will admit, in some scenarios, depending on how you personally got it set up. I like nerfing it into ground, so it's not super OP. But it can be kind of OP. You're just having a load of androids working day and night in a quarry, bringing a load of resources. But no, we've still got a ridiculous amount of stuff without those mods. Repairs are going pretty well. How long have we got? 11 hours. We need to get these traps rearmed as soon as possible. Also rearm. Let's mark them for rearming as well. It's got a lot of rebuilding to do here. All the doors seem pretty good, though, so that's okay. Actually, we've got a couple that are missing here and there. We just want to get these weapons all, but of course there's no actual room for it right now. God damn. Okay, we might need to increase the, Actually, I don't know. What do we want to go for here? To be honest, having these guys repairing is much higher priority than having weapons destroyed. Even though that would help out somewhat, it's still... What are we looking at here? Cleaning bot's just going around cleaning things. I appreciate that, I really do, but honestly, cleaning bot, it might be better to move you up to smelting bot instead. Let's get him on smelting. I'm gonna promote you to official. You're officially. We lost Smelting Bot. Cleaning Bot's being promoted to Smelting Bot. Then we'll build ourselves a new Cleaning Bot. How about that? Smelt Bot 2.0. Although you're just Smelt Bot now because the other guy got promoted. Let's build another tier 2 Android then. Let's build another tier 2 Android to be able to just deal with dedicated cleaning tasks, because I think there's just way too much shit that we need to deal with right now. We've got 3 hours. They're having a little bit of recreation time, help build up their moods, and honestly, I think that's definitely the best bet. What I've actually done as well is actively given them a few more hours of recreation. So they get 6 hours of recreation per 24-hour period. Obviously, they don't need to sleep or anything. So I thought that was probably a good way to help mitigate some of the crushing mood debuffs we're getting. Like the Observed Corpse is probably like times 50 at this stage. I think it only stacks to, what, like times 6 or something like that. But, yeah, I mean, someone's Organ Harvested times 3. We've still got Observed Corpse times 3. Someone's August. I mean... Unfortunately, a lot of what we're doing here is just sort of playing against the theme of things. So obviously we want to assimilate people, but our colonists actively don't like that. So it's quite difficult to manage this much mood management when we're trying to stick to the theme to some extent. But hey, this should be all right. Obviously, they're still going to be more and more pissed off the amount of repairing they do. Besides that, the actual killbox itself looks like it's ready to go. Just got a couple of traps that actually need building. So these are ones that we've never built before, so that's not a problem. What are we looking at? Tribespeople, not a problem. Oh god, they bought with them more Panthers. That's 52 tribespeople, 31 Panthers. Well, let's see who... I'm just going to observe. This is a hell of a showdown right here. The tribespeople won. How many are left? 32. So they killed off, like, they killed off a good two-fifths of them there. All right. In that case, team, let's get ourselves squad up. This only tribespeople. I'm not too worried about that, but just in case. Zero, you're not allowed to... go back to your research. Give it to research, Zero. Everyone else in position. Let's see what we're up against. It should be fine. I mean, chances are they're probably just going to die in the traps and start retreating anyway. Right, here they come. Here they come. Oh, they did bypass the door there because it's held open on the battle rifle. Again, that's why I wanted in the dedicated smelt bot, so we can start destroying some of this ridiculous amount of weapons we've got. It doesn't really matter. They're just avoiding a couple of traps here and there, but besides that, things are good. The chance I'll dare go on mental break with the amount of bloody corpses we've got lying around here. I'm kind of hoping the traps will do more... Oh, we've got a couple of people knocked down. This is what I was hoping for, so that we could harvest ourselves some more brains, ideally. So, there's sleeping spots in place, huh? Yeah, we do. Should have hauled those clothes out there, because now she's just going to get re-equipped with stuff, but that's okay. Okay, here they come. Oh, they're fleeing. Great start. We need to gun some of these guys down, because we need some brains. Everybody in position... Excuse me? Oh, because we've also got Zero. Sorry, my bad. Nope, still not working. There we go. Wake up. Right, let's get everyone into position then. Just send him amongst the trees, Rambo style, and we'll gun these guys down, see if we can take some other prisoners. Because we really just need a few more brains at this point to see if we can finally... I mean, that research is almost done, so this would be the perfect timing for it as well. We'll send the guys who get here last. In fact, we'll get Crafting Bot. You come and capture Seahorse. Have you got any other survivors? From the looks of it, no. So we've got Seahorse. Yeah, that's actually it. Maybe we can take a few more prisoners this style. Here we go. Good luck, team. Try not to die. For God's sake, that would suck. Oh, there's another one. Good work. Please don't kill them accidentally. There's another one. Nice, nice. That's another 2 people. That might be all we need, especially if it's 4 brains. Capture. We've got to make sure they all survive, though, so that's an entirely different kettle of fish. Oh, God, yeah, no safe zone. Can we fit them in here? Did that just destroy my bed instantly? Excuse me? Did you see that? I put down a sleeping spot trying to fit it in somewhere sneaky, and it just straight up destroyed the bed. Ah, you fucker. Okay. I mean, where else are we going to put him? We'll have to stick him in here and then for the time being. It's not ideal, is it? Not much else we can do, though. So you're going to get that one. You are going to try and capture... Oh, wait. There's 3 people here. I was blind, turns out. Francis, get that person. Fantastic. And then everyone else I will undraft, but we'll wait for these guys to go away first. Right, there we go. Everyone else, get to work. Plenty of work to be doing still. Crafting bot, I did actually want you to capture Seahorse. No room? Oh, right, because we've actually got 5 prisoners. Shit, okay. But that's guaranteeing success, basically, because, like I said, I think it's about 40% chance that the brain surgery even works. So the more people, the merrier, as far as I'm concerned. We'll make sure our doctor gets to work immediately as well. Thank you, Miner Bot. You can go. Crafting Bot, you go as well. Who was Doctor Bot, then? That's still Chef Bot, isn't it? Chef Bot, what are you doing right now? Eating a meal. I'm gonna let you finish, and then after that, let's get you actually working on these things as well, if you don't mind. Damn it. Okay, Nabard died actually during surgery, so that's a real loss. But now 3 hours, so you're pretty okay. How are you looking? Oh, Crafting Bot's also helping out. I appreciate the effort. Oh, you're not dying. You've already been tended to. Good. All we've got to do is make sure this person is kind of okay. 4, 3, 2. Ah, that's a shame. Shit. Okay, so we've got a brain there. We got another brain there. As long as you... Ah, shit, we're still 1 person short. That's a shame. It's just the fact that we've got no good doctors in the base. There's not much else I can do about that, unfortunately. That's all right, though. Get that person gone, then. Let's get you... Let's remove that and get them hauled. Get them hauled into the main prisoner holding room. So I moved Smelt Metal with Slags to lower down the priority list here. I did want it slightly higher because we had a lot of turrets destroyed, obviously, during the fire, the big raids, whatever else. We had so much slag to deal with, but we've sort of got the stockpile down by half, so I'm happy to drop that priority down so we can open up our stockpile a bit more. Let's find out what we need for these brain processors then. Oh, there's dual brain processor. Boost research speed by 75%. That seems balanced. And we've got the quad brain processor. Boost it by 250%. The question is then, if we can dismantle these and gain some brains back, it would be a better idea to dismantle this because each one of those gives 25%. That combined, those 4 brains combined give 100%. We can link them together for more efficiency and they take up less area. But if we dismantle it and we lose the brain, then we're setting ourselves back. Honestly, I think it'd be better just to save up and be patient about it. I assume we can only connect 1 of these to the research bench at any time. Doesn't say that. Doesn't say that, but we're very quickly going to get out of hand if this goes. We'll be doing research like almost instantly. I mean, we'll wait and see how the next set of research gets along here. It still doesn't seem that fast. I mean, he was only on it for a second. I guess we'll sort of bear in mind how fast that's going right now. This is a good metric. Let's just let an hour or so pass so that I can get a good idea for how fast this research ticks up. So we'll assume that's what, like about a 6th in about a course of an hour. Then when we find out what the research is, we can sort of calculate the points based on that and sort of see if this is truly super OP. Excellent. Completed a tier 2 android. Who do we get? Justin. Just in time to be named Cleanerbot. Congratulations. Cleanerbot. I'm so sorry. What is your purpose? You clean things. There we go. Like that. Clean a blot. I mean, there are many blots occurring, yeah, but I think we'll just stick with Cleaner Bot for the time being so that we don't ruin Bot Convention too much. What are his skill sets, then? He might be better at something else. We might want to promote someone else to Cleaner Bot. No, he's fine. Not that I'm saying... I should point this out. I'm not saying that the Cleaner is the bottom of the list here. It's just in terms of RimWorld usefulness when you are... Cleaners are a vital part of society. But when you're up against dozens of raids on a daily basis, on a monthly basis, when you're up against dozens of raids, quite literally, then... you do have to consider that cleaning is probably bottom of the priorities in terms of survival. However, it's still valuable. It's still a valid. Thank you for your contribution, etc. That was a close one, boys. Almost alienated some people then. Okay, so let's destroy some of this stuff, and that's going to hopefully clear up some of our stockpile, get some things there. We might be able to sell it off. You never know. Hopefully, if we ever get any fucking traders, we still got a trade beacon. We do, otherwise it'd be shouting at me, wouldn't it? Very weird. Maybe trade ships. I don't think I've got any mods that increase the chance of trade ships this time around. Normally I keep them in. Generally mods add a load of extra shit and normally add their own repair ships as well. So I like to add a mod in like that, but I guess it's not really relevant this time around. We'll just have to be patient. Just have to be patient and wait. Let's get these brains as soon as possible, because I don't want to risk these guys going to full health and then immediately going for a prison break, because if that coincides with the raid, we're going to be splitting our resources quite thin. So let's go for that one then. Let's get Chefbot with his cleaver of dreams to come and hack these boys up. We need to make sure that the other guy who's also set to doctrine for androids doesn't come and do the surgery on my behalf. Okay. Oh shit, is he already on it then? Crafting bot. Relaxing socially. Why can Chefbot not do that? Did I take Chefbot off of... No? Am I going crazy? Why can't we operate? Oh, because I actually haven't added the bill. I think that's 2 episodes in a row I've done that. Unreal. Right, Harvest Brain. I'm just so used to harvesting brains, you know. It's just second nature at this stage. Right, Harvest Brain, and Harvest... Brain? Where is it? Excuse me. Oh, Brain's got dementia. We can't harvest it. Oh. Smart. Smart. In that case, are you still considered guilty? Because I kind of like to kill you off. Damn it. So, should we just set him free? That doesn't seem very assimilated. But to be fair, I mean, it's a waste of resources to keep him around. Fuck it. Set him free. Off you go. Prisoner, release. Out into the world. I don't think robots would waste their time and inefficiency having to deal with the body when they can just leave at their own accord. Who's our prison manager? It's Zero, right? Here. Get him out of here. Prioritize releasing. You're gone. Be free. Repairbot 2 died of heat stroke. What the fuck? Heat stroke? But it's 21 degrees. Oh, was his, coolant loss. That would explain a lot. That's a clever idea. Didn't come from temperature minus 60. Right. So he lost all of his coolant. That's a cool mechanic. And I actually had no idea that's how that worked. So he was just bleeding out. I think he sprung a trap or something like that. Yeah, we need those android hospital beds. Unfortunately, there's not a lot we can do to influence that. So just hope that whatever he's researching right now is drill for oil. That also sounds very useful. That's some Rimmerfeller stuff, which a mod that we've never really looked at before. Sounds kind of useful. I guess I should always keep down a sleeping spot in that case to avoid things like that in the future. Seahorse has been crushed to death. Oh, right, because he took the brain out. Failed catastrophically. Okay, so we only got 1 brain out of that. Incredible. Never mind. Doesn't matter too much. That's the prisoners dealt with. We've got and brain. We're quite far off the brain process already. If we were like 1 away, I'd be a bit more upset about that. Right now, it's not too bad. I mean, wave 8 is in 8 hours. That's 8 hours of good work we can get in. So let's switch back over to our tools then for the time being. Drill for oil. How the hell do we do that? I have absolutely no clue. Rimmerfeller. Oh, there we go. Oil well. Oh, very nice. How do we know where the oil is, by the way? Resource console? I have no clue. Could we just stick it down and... A working resource console, need to see oil reservoirs. Right, got it. Manhunt pack, here we go. We almost got a lot of the work done. Oh, God, manhunting rhinos. Was it 14? That's not too bad. That's really nothing to worry about there. We got all the killbots rebuilt, so that's at least something. Where are they going now? They're hauling panthers and weird shit. Oh, God, we should probably get everyone home in that case, just in case. This is why I want to restrict the area, just in case we get repeats of that happening again. But we got solar panels, which is quite nice, and we are absolutely chunking through the research. Like, it's going down, obviously, as you'd expect, very, very quickly now that we've got all of this down. So... I don't know. I think we might have to come up with some house rules on these brains in a jar, because we don't want to be... That was supposed to add some difficulty to the campaign along with the wave survival. We don't want to blitz through all of the... Ooh, run smelt pot! Oh, God, that was close. Okay, I'm going to leave this for tomorrow, because I think that'll be a nice surprise for me when I forget about what's going on and we get attacked by a whole horde of very hungry rhinos. Thank you. Rhinos eat robots. That's a fact. Darwin said so. Thank you all for watching. Hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. We've got some real progress with them brains in the jars. I'm really glad we got one of the biggest brain in the jars research done. Maybe build one of each of them and then we'll probably call it there because it seems a little powerful. Let me know. Let me know what you think. Give me some feedback on that and I'll base it on what you guys want because at the end of the day, that's all that really matters. Thank you to Alchemia, Anthony Gully, Sony Kuroto, Moses, Average Gamer 419, Bacon Kitten, Ben Hofflin, Chesty, Crotus, Donald, Dylan of Gondolin, Facunda Vasquez, Frederick, Gogolus, Harik, Harry McGowan, Iguana Squad, James Shea, Jonah Waters, Justin Wallace, Kanan Carter, Michael Mullen, Muskratful, Nordstress, Necrophil, Pelvis Presley, Rodin, Scott, Skaz, Megmastain, Somnus, Shay, Teabag Cruz, Tom Terror 18, Tyler Kendall, Tyler McClam, Vacuous Bacchus, Faragon, William Green, and Zazzy7011 for their support at the Insane Tier levels on Patreon. And though their names aren't on the list, the One Ring as well. Thank you for your support at the Insane Tier levels on Patreon. Much appreciated to these guys for going to the extreme lengths that YouTube have thrown at our feet. Force the small man to keep another small man's business going. Man I'm using is in like human. I don't know anything about these people. Thank you as well to Uwu Daddy, Astro, Adam Person, Andrew Walsh, Andrew Wilson, Anchor, Attila, Austin Taylor, Betsamus Max, Better Valerian, Black Double H, Blood for the Blood God, Boeing Gun, Chris, Corgi Circus, David Van Diepen, Daniel Pete, Don, Don2217, Emerald Beam, Foosh, Gabriel Van Ders, Gaz, Genji Zerka, Gothamo, Grey, Haji Damar, I Am Sagater, Icy the Great, Jackson P, Jay Lara, Jacob Wolfie, Jason Sushu, Jose, Jeebus Crust, Euron DeVries, Jessica Smith, Jobs the Lucky Sister, Jelly Vondel, Joseph Beer, Justin Plock, Justin Rules, Justin Walters, Llewellyn Thomas, Luke Wallace, Manuel Bosich, Mustolp, Monty, Mosi Sampson, My Name Isn't Dio, Nathan Flores, Nathaniel Lindbergh, Nick, Noah Gallimore, Organised Confusion, Pan Samu, Panther Pearl, Peyton Denisar, Russian Oligarch Billionaire, Ryan Hooper, Sam Kears, Shardul, Shari, Smirtworm, Smooth Octopus, Socrates, Super90089, Sweet Tea, Talar, Voodoo Mumbo, Void Prince Kibo, Will Wade, Wilson and Tef, Wolfie, Yellowford, Yorkers, Zach, Zetlock, and Zico2. Thank you guys all for your support over at Patreon. See you tomorrow for hopefully a big brain. It's big brain time. Ah, damn, it's such an obvious meme and I've missed it so many times.